Rockstar Games have officially announced some unreleased vehicles that are going to be coming into the game soon, and I'll be talking about why that's important in a little bit. So yesterday, Rockstar put out this tweet: new Grand Theft Auto Online After Hours vehicles still to come, including the Pegassi Oppressor Mark II, Flying Hyperbike, the Benefactor Terabyte with drone and new client jobs, the B-11 Strike Force Heavy Air Support, and the rocket-powered Declasse Scramjet. And then they said, and more, ... So we obviously got the B-11 Strike Force today. We can see 3 other unreleased vehicles on there. The Scramjet, the Terabyte, which also gives us our first look at what the stun gun drone is like. The Pegassi Oppressor Mark II, which of course we've seen how menacing that looks. And then of course they say, and more. Now, I'm not sure why Rockstar did this. They also linked to an old Newswire post that didn't do anything. Now, I know what you guys are saying. We have known about these vehicles. I've done testing videos on them. You're all expecting vehicles like the Terabyte, the Oppressor, and the Scramjet to come out. However, to the average folk, someone that maybe only pays attention to the Rockstar Newswire or maybe only follows Rockstar on Twitter, you don't know about the unreleased content that comes out in the DLCs. You don't know about the unreleased vehicles or the adversary modes or anything like that. So to that person, that was your first knowledge of the Oppressor Mark II, the Terabyte, and the Scramjet. And it's also Rockstar publicly announcing that these vehicles exist. Now, why is that important? It's important because of what happened in the last DLC. So in Southern San Andreas Super Autos, there was a vehicle called the Jester Classic. That was supposed to come out in that DLC. However, it didn't. And the reason Rockstar was able to get away with that and eventually re-release the Jester Classic as we saw it come out in this update is because they never officially announced it. Yes, I knew about it. You probably knew about it. A lot of people that are hardcore fans that follow forums and threads and stuff like that knew about it. But there was probably a large portion of the Grand Theft Auto Online player base that just had no idea about the Jester Classic. So because of that, Rockstar was able to re-release it and for the most part got away with having a pretty bad first version and re-released a much better second version. So what I think this confirms is that in no way, shape, or form is Rockstar now going to be holding back these remaining 3 vehicles. We obviously saw the Strike Force be released today. That would leave us with the Scramjet, the Benefactor Terabyte, and the Pegassi Oppressor Mark II. Now, it also makes you wonder if these 3 vehicles are also the next that are supposed to be released. Like if Rockstar mentioned these in a group together, or if they were just because they were the weaponized ones of the bunch. But I think this is a sign that these will be the next 3 vehicles released. I mean, we saw today that Rockstar just released the B-11 Strike Force. So it kind of makes you wonder over the next 2 weeks, I guess you could say, are we going to see these remaining 3 vehicles be released? Because if we actually take a look at the Warstock Cash and Carry site, which is where these vehicles are, you can see that the next 3 vehicles scheduled to be released would be the Oppressor Mark II and the Terabyte, which have to be released at the same time, and then the Scramjet. So I think these are going to be the next 3 vehicles we see. I don't know the order in which it'll go. We could see the Scramjet next. We could see the Oppressor and the Terabyte next. Either way, I would expect those to be the next vehicles that we see added in Grand Theft Auto Online. So it's not like I expected anything to be wrong with these vehicles like the Terabyte or the Oppressor Mark II, but you never know. Maybe Rockstar saw the reaction to the Oppressor Mark II and said, you know, maybe we shouldn't release this in the game. Well, now it's a little late for that, and I think their latest tweet has confirmed that it is still their intentions to release these vehicles into the game, and it kind of looks like we're going to be seeing them over the next few weeks. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Are you looking forward to seeing all these new weaponized vehicles being added into the game? We already saw one be added today, but I'd love to hear from you guys as far as what you think on the rest. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.